Hello folks, this is Raghunandan Wadla. I'm going to share with you about three leaders amidst Afghanistan crisis. The first leader, I call him as a reluctant leader. The second leader, I call him as a scared leader. The third leader that I call him as a brave leader. So who is the reluctant or awkward leader that I'm talking about? The reluctant and awkward leader is Joe Biden. He gave orders of withdrawal of American troops from Afghanistan, and that led to the chaos, that led to the crisis right now. And the whole Afghanistan is under control of Taliban right now. And according to US agencies, US intelligence, they said that it might take 90 days for Taliban to capture entire Afghanistan, but it was a piece of cake, it was a cakewalk for Taliban, and they controlled whole Afghanistan right now. They are ruling Afghanistan right now. So what are the repercussions of this one? The first repercussion for United States of America is credibility of America. Credibility of protecting the people who they went as saviors. And that is lost. And this is an opportunity for other countries also. That is the reason if you see the geopolitical game, China and Russia have already started negotiating with Taliban right now. And it might not be a surprising factor that in future China might attack Taiwan because the credibility of USA is has taken beating right now. And this is the chance for China for attacking Taiwan. So it might happen. So USA is the culprit and Joe Biden is the reluctant and awkward leader that I'm going to share with you right now. Who is the second leader that I'm talking about? The second leader that I'm talking about is the scared leader. Leadership is about leading. Leadership is about being in middle of crisis and showing the light to the people. But this leader fled away from his country. The leader that I'm talking about is Ashraf Ghani. Ashraf Ghani was president of Afghanistan. However, when Taliban was at the doorsteps of Kabul, he fled away from the country, stating that there will be bloodbath in Kabul. To avoid that bloodbath, I had taken the decision. However, people don't take this cock and bull story. And some intelligence are also saying that he ran away from cash and other valuables in the choppers. First, he ran to Turkmenistan, and from there, he ran to Oman, and from there, he is in UAE right now. And now he's claiming that he is in negotiation with Taliban so that he will return back and he will be the part of the government, or he will be part of the whole process wherein he would like to help the Afghanistan people. He is the second leader. So we can call this leader as an opportunistic leader. He is only and only taking care of himself. And the third leader that I'm going to talk about is an amazing leader. I call him as a brave leader. This leader's name is Amrullah Saleh. Amrullah Saleh was vice president of Afghanistan, but now he announced in Twitter that he is caretaker president of Afghanistan, stating the constitution of Afghanistan, wherein in absence of president, he can take over as president of Afghanistan. So he is, as per the reports, he is in Panjshir province. Panjshir province never fell to any of invaders till now. So he did not fall in times of Soviet Union. It did not fall to Taliban when they were ruling Afghanistan. and their people or the intelligence says that he is residing at that place and he is mobilizing the troops so that to take on Afghanistan, to take on Taliban right now. And these are the three kinds of leaders. So friends, which kind of leader that you would like to support? Whether the first one, the awkward leader, the second one, the scared leader, or the third one, the brave leader. And I wish that each and every country should be blessed with a brave leader like Amrullah Saleh. All I can wish is good luck to him. All I can wish is that all countries, all democratic countries, should support Amrullah Saleh to wipe out Taliban from this earth, because that notorious terrorist group has killed so many people, and it might be responsible for more and more killings all across the world. Thank you so much.